It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode is brought to you by SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Save time and money no matter what you ship or mail with SendPro Online software. Print shipping labels and stamps right from your desk and access discounted rates for as low as $4.99 a month. Try it free for 30 days and get a free 10-pound scale when you visit pb.com/minute. That's pb.com/minute. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's E-Commerce Minute episode 489.
In today's episode, Cars.com uses Tinder-like services to match salespeople and customers.
Car shopping is one of the most dreaded, anxiety-inducing financial decisions. People repeatedly list car shopping as the worst shopping experience. Things like, will I have to negotiate with the salesperson? Do I really need the deluxe heated rims or the intermittent steering? Will I be here for 6 hours or more? Cars.com understands this fear and feeling of vulnerability, so they decided to do something about it. They've introduced technology that will match you with a real-life salesperson, so think dating app, but instead, you can end up leaving the date with a new car. Cars.com will now match car shoppers with their ideal salesperson through a tool called Salesperson Connect. This is an expansion of the We Met on Cars.com campaign that was launched last summer. Consumers will select an employee to work with directly on the Cars.com vehicle detail page and search results page. For example, if you're interested in eco-friendly vehicles, using the Salesperson Connect tool, it will find you an eco-friendly expert at the dealership by researching the salesperson's profiles and reviews. This is the second time Cars.com is trying to personalize their transactions through AI technology. The first, being launched last August, it employed a machine learning algorithm to recommend cars based on users' lifestyle preferences. Users could choose from a variety of lifestyle choices, and the platform would match the consumer with up to 20 recommendations for the right car. Tinder for car shopping.
Yeah. I find these creepy.
My Amazon wristwatch is sensing your skepticism.
Yeah, like I don't want. You know what I want to do? I want to use an app to buy a car and not deal with it.
Well,
and
you just
don't make me buy. Yeah.
You just want to go to Carvana.
Well, something like that. Yeah. I don't need to like have 50,000 pieces of paperwork. Just put it on the app and let me sign it that way.
I agree with you there. But you have to realize how much car shopping has changed in the last few years. And you have recently just purchased a vehicle. We just did the second lease on a car in the last 3 years, and it has changed. It has changed greatly. I remember the days where you would go into the car dealership, and again, you would have that feeling of dread because you go, if I'm planning on even hinting that I'm buying a car, you're stuck there for 3, 4, 5 hours.
Yeah.
That is no longer the case. And I think technology has changed that. It's kind of Captain Obvious, but the fact that you can do your research online, you're not going to get cornered. You're not going to get trapped and, let me talk to the manager. And then he goes and has a cup of coffee in the back like that. I don't see that happening anymore. And it's only because the internet has kind of changed the dynamic of the relationship.
But also like,
to use the bad metaphor, the customer's now in the driver's seat. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, but also like the percentage these guys make on cars is nothing anymore. Like it used to be bigger, but if they make 5%, that's good, and you got to split it. So you can't really go to the manager. Like a sticker is a sticker, right? You can go shopping online and bring it. I was like, listen, this is what I got. Beat it or buy it or whatever. So it's definitely a different game. But also like I still spend 3.5 hours at the dealership when we bought the car, and It was just like, why am I here? Like I get it, and it's just like it's a little silly.
Yeah, I mean, there's no getting away from some of that paperwork nonsense. I know, it's like insurance and they get that, and it's like you're filling everything out. It's just, it gets a little much. But the last 2 cars that we bought from the same dealership only because of the positive experience. And we were in and out of there I'd say under 3 hours. And that was only because they had to prep the cars, and, that took a half hour right there.
Yep.
But we walked in and drove out the sun hadn't gone down. So that to me was a positive experience.
Yeah, I think there's some things that need to be shortcutted. Like, I mean, I had a good positive experience because it was longer, but because we were shopping some, rates and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, they let us go before the finance had all the paperwork to sign. Like coming back and signing the finance stuff was like, it literally took us half an hour to sign all the paperwork, and there's so much. I just don't understand how much paperwork there is. Like, why?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
and there's even the paperwork that you have to sign that says you understand that you've turned down this other piece of paperwork.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm like,
You're signing this telling me that you do not want the underbelly coating, carriage coating, or whatever it is. It's like, and I understand we're over litigious as a nation, but you're sitting there signing stuff, and you're at minute 20. You're signing. You don't even know what you're signing at that point. It's almost as bad as buying a house. Almost.
oh yeah, that's another thing. But like, it's the same thing with insurance. Like we got a good rate on like car insurance and stuff like that, and it was through one of these places that like really don't have an online presence, and like they do everything to paperwork, and they send me the paperwork to sign. And I was like, all right, let me just sign it electronically. They're like, no, 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 you have to print it
Wait
and
for my
scan
fax.
it and then send it over. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how is
Mhm.
that even secure? Like, I
It's
just
not.
in like actual there's laws like, for electronic signing everything. Why are we doing this on paper? I just still don't understand that.
Yeah, and those companies are falling by the wayside. It's just but you're exactly right. The whole thing needs to be streamlined. It's almost, if you could do most of the legwork and say, okay, I'm really want to buy this Kia, but I don't want to be there for 2 hours. Tell me all the things I got to do before I get there.
Right.
Definitely be helpful. Because if you say, look, I want to drive away with this car on a Saturday, you start the sales process on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Like, I just want to come, sign one thing, get my keys, and get out the door. But we're
Right.
not there yet.
No, I think that's broken, right? Because a lot of these companies, like, where do you get your lawn? Where you get your stuff? Like, I think that whole process is broken. It's got to be easier. Like, if you went the other way, like, we just walk up one day, it's like I mean, we need a car, but all right, we walked in, they're like, okay, and then it just starts the process. But you're not getting the best rates either. I don't
No,
know. I'm having this one of those like I just went through this, and I'm like, this is stupid.
yeah, and then you get the, you're driving away with the car, and you're like, did I get the best price? All I wanted to do was get out of there.
Well, that's that's the other thing. It's like, ugh, yeah.
All right, stat time. Cars.com said there was a 225% boost in email leads and twice as many page views per visitor after their We Met on Cars.com campaign was launched last summer. So I guess they feel that these kind of like gimmicky tactics work. I don't know how many people are actually going to, get matched up with a salesperson. I could see from the eco-friendly point of view, but I don't know what other characteristics you could assign to a salesperson, because every salesperson is going to say, I'm the most friendly and I'm going to give you the best deal. Besides that, I would just be, I guess it's like, okay, I want a guy who's an expert in a certain type of car, but I don't don't really think they're going to dive too much into their personality, or I think some of these salesmen would probably have a big problem with that. Don't you think?
Hmm. I believe so.
All right, we're going to tell you about our sponsor, Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. Guys, stop wasting time waiting in line at that post office to send your mail and packages. It's taking years off your life. Avoid all that confusion trying to find the best postal rates for your business. With Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes, you can send packages and mail without ever leaving your office, right from your desk, for as low as $4.99 a month. And you'll save time and money no matter what you send, from letters to packages to overnights. And the features and benefits. From only $4.99 a month, this is what you get. You print your own shipping labels and stamps right from your own printer. You can easily compare rates using the online software. You gain access to special USPS savings for letters and priority mail shipping. Plus, you can track all of your shipments and get email notifications when they've arrived. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started. And as an added bonus, you'll receive a free 10-pound scale shipped right to your door to help you accurately weigh your packages. So listen, go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer and get a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. Any closing thoughts?
Mm, not sure. I hope the next time I have to buy a car, it's gonna be better.
Well, do you remember the Carvana story? That was one of our first episodes. If you guys
Yeah.
want to look that up, let me see if I can find the episode number real quick. Okay, I found the episode. September 22nd, 2017. That's how long ago we did that. That's Carvana's the big vending machine, and that they're using a gimmick to sell cars. But I think with Carvana, you do all that paperwork online.
Yeah,
I
I think
don't know if
so.
it's a 100% frictionless transaction. I'm sure you got to, because the Carvana in Philly, they have a building attached to it. It's not like you just walk up and grab your car. But I think a lot of that paperwork is already taken care of online.
Pre-done. Yeah, I think you do it all online, and then they just, which is great. It's what I want.
And the gimmick, if you guys want to look at this, it's Carvana.com. It's really neat because it's basically what do you say, 3-4 story glass vending machine, and there's all the cars
Hmm.
inside that you can see. And when
Yep.
you go to pick up your car, they give you a coin and you put it in the slot, and then the car is brought down on whatever elevator is on there, and they deliver your car that way. And you drive away. It's pretty cool.
It's kind of fun.
Kind of fun. I think I'm going to buy a car there one day. All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.